Hello, and thank you so much for joining us on this edition of McAllen News Update. I'm Leah Yades.
And I'm Roy Cantu. Residents from McAllen and across the Rio Grande Valley gathered to pay their respects to the victims who were killed in Uvalde. The city of McAllen held a candlelight vigil at the McAllen Performing Arts Center to remember the 19 children and 2 teachers killed in a mass shooting attack at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde. McAllen city leaders and staff were joined by spiritual leaders and community members to remember those lost in the tragedy. The candlelight vigil was held to offer comfort and peace and show unity to our neighboring South Texas community. To assist Uvalde community in these difficult times, the McAllen Police Department sent several officers to help with policing and other law enforcement needs. McAllen officers were providing security, answering calls, and patrolling the city. Also, the McAllen PD assisted in the presidential visit on Sunday. President Joe Biden and the First Lady visited Uvalde to pay their respects to the victims' families.
19 children and 2 adults were killed in the second deadliest school shooting in U.S. history. Here are some ways you can help the grieving community of Uvalde, Texas. Donate blood. You can learn more about the process of donation on redcrossblood.org. Support verified fundraisers. Here's a few. GoFundMe.com. You can go to the main page and you will find the direct link to donate. OneStarFoundation.org/Uvalde. Lastly, UniversityHealthSystems.com/ways-to-give/donate a fund. More places to donate include the School District of Uvalde that has opened an official account with the First State Bank of Uvalde. You can send checks through the mail payable to Robb School Memorial Fund or donate money through Zelle to robbschoolmemorialfund@gmail.com. For medical expenses, City of Uvalde, P.O. Box 799, Uvalde, Texas, 78802. HEB donations for Uvalde. At stores across the state or when placing orders for curbside pickup or home delivery, shoppers can donate $1, $3, $5, $50, or even $100 at checkout. Last way to help is to volunteer. San Antonio Legal Services Association is seeking volunteer attorneys who are licensed to practice in the state of Texas. If you are a qualified attorney, you can email them at uvalderesponse@sa/lsa.org.
A federal judge in Louisiana ruled Title 42 will remain in place. In a news release, McAllen city leaders say the city of McAllen welcomes the decision by Robert Summerhays of the U.S. District Court of Louisiana that the policy known as Title 42, which kept immigrants out of the country due to COVID-19, must remain in place. This will ensure that McAllen and other border communities dealing with the surge of immigrant asylum seekers will not be overrun by the estimated number of people waiting to enter the United States. While McAllen and its partner Catholic Charities were prepared to receive a larger number of immigrants, this decision averted the potential for the situation to become untenable with more immigrants that could be safely and efficiently processed.
The city of McAllen and Mexican city Apodaca unite as sister cities. In a formal signing ceremony, the city of McAllen signed a sister city letter of agreement with the city of Apodaca, located in the state of Nuevo León. McAllen Mayor Javier Villalobos says he is very excited about this new sister city relationship because it gives McAllen an opportunity to think regionally.
A lot of the times we think about sister cities, about just having fun and everything. Well, no, this one, Apodaca, has about 70 industrial parks. And what do? Well, we have 2 bridges now, but it's not just commerce and trade. We're talking about culture, about arts, about education. We're already in talks with STC and some educators from Apodaca about whether it be technical training or academic training. But I think there's a possibility of doing a lot of things here with this sister city here in Apodaca.
Echoing the sentiment of a mutual beneficial relationship with Apodaca's mayor, Cesar Garza Villarreal.
Bueno, Apodaca es un municipio emergente de la zona metropolitana.
Well, Apodaca is an emerging municipality in the Monterrey metropolitan area. We have 700,000 residents. We are an industrial municipality. But above the economic activities and relations, we are now very happy with the city of McAllen because they are helping us with the cross-border vaccination program for vulnerable sick children between 5 and 12 years old. So really, for us, this formalization is only putting into a document what already exists between both communities, which is fraternal love, respect, admiration, and from this signing, brotherhood as well.
McAllen currently has 19 sister cities around the world. 15 of them are located in Mexico. Better traffic flow and safer mobility is what McAllen strives to improve every day. The signal light at 2nd Street and Yuma is up and running. This intersection was in great need of a signal light as the traffic flow started to increase from the east side to 2nd Street.
Well, it's better flow, so they can commute from work and from home to wherever they need to go. So, like I said, is the traffic flow, there's going to be the safety and the commuting times.
Mayor Javier Villalobos was also at the inauguration of this new signal light, and he stressed the importance of the growth in the community and how the city works to keep up with development by implementing different ways to facilitate commuting throughout the city.
We here in McAllen will always do what is best for our community. Part of this is, making mobility, making sure that it's fast, and always increasing whether it be quality of life through providing better drainage, better traffic, better parts, whatever it is, McAllen will always do what is best.
If you have any questions or concerns regarding traffic signals, you can contact McAllen 311.
These and other recent traffic improvements in McAllen were made possible because residents wanted better traffic flow. In 2015, McAllen residents took a citizen survey to help city leaders determine citizen concerns so that the city of McAllen would invest in projects to improve the quality of life. Among the concerns were traffic congestion on major corridors and signal malfunctions. Voters approved the 2018 bond election that allocated $3 million towards traffic improvements. The Traffic Operations Department allocated the funding for 150 new traffic signal cabinets with fiber or Wi-Fi. The cabinet installation was completed in 2020, and the Wi-Fi installation project and the signal timing study was completed in 2021. The City of McAllen has finished all identified 2018 bond election traffic improvement projects.
Here's how the Planning Department celebrated Historic Preservation Month. The City of McAllen Planning Department hosted innovative ways to celebrate Historic Preservation Month, kicking off with a City Commission proclamation for the month of May. The Planning Department also hosted a design competition amongst high school and college students throughout the Rio Grande Valley for a house that would be located in the Las Palmas Historical District. Finally, the Planning Department hosted 2 trolley tours for the community, taking a tour around the city, highlighting landmarks and historical sites, while also letting attendees explore the sites. Edgar Garcia, Planning Director, explains the importance of recognizing Historical Preservation Month.
I think it's important, right, because we all take U.S. history or Texas history here, but we don't take McAllen history or Hidalgo County history. And so this month allows us to let people know of all the historical treasures that we have here in the city.
To learn more about historical landmarks in McAllen, contact the McAllen Planning Department at 956-681-1250.
Also, the City of McAllen officially inaugurated La Vista Park. In 2021, the McAllen City Commission approved the final phase of La Vista Park revitalization with playground improvements. The La Vista revitalization project included adding new picnic tables and trash receptacles, replacing picnic shelters, upgrading rental pavilion fencing, adding a piñata pole, and constructing upgrades to the restroom facility.
We are celebrating the ribbon cutting of the new and improved La Vista Park. This project started last year. The City Commission went ahead and approved it. Here we are now in the final phase. Everything is ready to go and for our residents to enjoy.
Also in March, crews added new playscape equipment which opened in time for spring break. The total revitalization investment was more than $285,000.
The 2022 McAllen Peace Officer Ceremony honored law enforcement officers who have given their lives in the line of duty. Remembering the fallen, honoring those who serve was this year's theme for the Peace Officers Memorial Ceremony. McAllen PD officials stressed that it is important to host this ceremony as it serves as a reminder to the community of the sacrifice police officers make, while showing police officers the support of the community. McAllen elected officials and community leaders together with residents showed their gratitude for those who serve and protect the community every day by attending the ceremony.
There are a variety of different things that happen on a day like today, and one of the things that I tried to cover today was the fact that we don't fail to recognize that this day is to honor those that have lost their life in the pursuit of police work in this country. So we make sure that is covered in what we do today, and we mentioned our 5 officers. At McAllen, we've lost 5 officers in the course of our history.
McAllen Police Chief Victor Rodriguez says it's important to recognize all police officers who work every day to make this community as safe and secure as possible, even if it means putting their lives on the line.
On Memorial Day, McAllen city leaders, residents, and visitors attended the annual Memorial Day service at the Texas Veterans War Memorial. Memorial Day is a day of remembrance for those who have made sacrifices for our country. The Texas Veterans War Memorial is one of McAllen's iconic locations and serves as a permanent show of support and gratitude to all who have served and died, and each year serves as a location for the Memorial Day ceremony. The ceremony honors the memory and sacrifices of the approximately 1.4 million service members who gave their lives for this great nation. City leaders and Visit McAllen celebrated National Travel and Tourism Week. In May, Visit McAllen, in conjunction with the City of McAllen, held a destination celebration highlighting the city in honor of National Travel and Tourism Week. Organizers had a pop-up tourist celebration at the McAllen Food Truck Park with live music, food, giveaways, and games. Also, the McAllen International Airport celebrated with the McAllen Chamber of Commerce Border Buttermilk tradition.
McAllen 2022 is back, so mark your calendars for July 27th through the 31st. Sabor a Mexico Food Festival, Neon 5K Run, Mezcal Tequila and Catrina's Night, Mind Games Chess Festival, and even a style show are just a few of the events that McAllen is offering this year. The music lineup is finally out as the City of McAllen gears up to welcome the 5-day Summer Music and Arts Festival that celebrates Latino cultural influence on the world.
We're very excited about bringing McAllen 2022 back to McAllen and this summer. McAllen celebrates being Latino. McAllen celebrates the heritage of Mexico, Latin America, and its influence in our Latinx community. Because of that, we are so proud and so excited that we can invite our community to be part of this festival that gathers all type of artists in different specialities, curators that bring a series of events for people to enjoy from all ages. From music, from food, from art, from crafts from Mexico, we have it all.
Luis Cantu goes on stating that the City of McAllen has so much diversity and it brings pride to be able to share this with the community. So remember, mark your calendars for July 27th through the 31st because you don't want to miss it. Check out McAllen.com for more information.
Also in May, McAllen Public Works held their annual drive-through event in celebration of Public Works Week. Hundreds of residents attended this year's event. The cars were lined up before the kickoff. Residents were welcomed by McAllen Public Works staff and ushered through a drive-through experience inside the McAllen Public Works facility. Every division of Public Works participated from the city's fleet operation, brush, trash, and recycling center.
This is going to be showcasing our citizens what our McAllen Public Works do. And that's very important so they can understand how the city works in this kind of thing, what they do out there when they see the trucks, when they see the pickup truck, when they see the pumps, they know exactly what kind of work they're doing, and we educate our citizens about it.
For everything McAllen Public Works and Recycling, make sure to follow them on social media. Job seekers, listen up. There's a new initiative at the McAllen Public Library called Job Fair in a Bag. The Texas State Library and Archives Commission awarded the McAllen Public Library a more than $35,000 grant. This funding allows McAllen Public Library to provide job seekers equitable access to technology for the purpose of job searching, conducting virtual interviews, and creating resumes and cover letters to submit to their potential employers. Borrowers will also discover access to many helpful online resources at the library's e-branch, including Job and Career Accelerator, Career Center Plus, Work in Texas, and more. For more information, contact McAllen Public Library at 956-681-3000.
The Rio Grande Valley High School Theater Awards, The Palms, was back at the McAllen Performing Arts Center. Celebrating the talented high school theater students in the Rio Grande Valley, The Palms gives the students support by recognizing their hard work and giving them a night of spotlight to shine and feel accomplished. Awards included Best Actor, Actress, Best Musical, Best Production of a Musical, Best Lighting Design, and Best Choreography. For more information on The Palms, you can visit their Facebook page. Congratulations goes out to the City of McAllen for winning the It's Time Texas Community Challenge for the 5th year in a row. It's Time Texas is a nonprofit organization empowering Texans to live healthier lives and build healthier communities. The competition pits like-sized cities against each other in a bid to be the healthiest community in Texas. The initiative is essential to the city of McAllen and McAllen ISD as they promote healthier lives for employees, residents, and students.
And that really talks about the engagement that we have with our employees, especially, but with the entire community. You heard how many commercial establishments were recognized for their efforts. And we live in the Rio Grande Valley. We're, for the most part, we're Hispanic. We love tortillas, right? And beans, which is okay. But you've got to be able to balance that and ensure that the health of the community is at the forefront of everything that we do. So I think that this says a little bit about that.
Joining the city of McAllen in winning the competition is McAllen ISD as they win for the second year in a row.
Well, to be a state champ in the It's Time Texas Challenge means the world to us because we value shaping the whole child, not only academically, but socially and emotionally, and health is a big part of that. So this award just signifies and affirms that we're on the right track.
MISD Superintendent goes on stating that winning the competition is great, but more than that, they are thankful for the partnership with the city of McAllen that leads to these type of victories.
Just a reminder, the city of McAllen is set for the 4th of July. The city of McAllen will be hosting the 94th annual Independence Day celebration presented by HEB. City leaders made it official by announcing the details for the event and this year's grand marshals for the parade. This year's parade will not have one grand marshal, but several honorees. City leaders selected the McAllen ISD Board of Trustees and Superintendent to lead this year's Main Street Parade.
I know we have an excellent partnership with the city. We have tremendous city leaders, so for them to hold us in that regard, to have us lead that parade is very special to us, and we're grateful for it.
Thanks to our presenting sponsor, HEB, and the rest of the community, the city of McAllen is able to make this event bigger and memorable. Here's a schedule of events. On Monday, July 4th at 7 a.m., you can participate in the 4K Independence Run at Archer Park. You can register online at McAllenParks.net. The traditional patriotic program will start at 8 a.m. at Archer Park. At 9 a.m., the Main Street Parade kicks off from South Houston and Main Street and travels north on Main Street to Archer Park. If you can't make it out to the program or parade, watch it live here on MCN 1300. Visit McAllenParks.net or follow the McAllen Parks Department on social media for a full schedule of events throughout the day, concluding with the HEB Concert in the Sky fireworks extravaganza at 9 p.m. from Municipal Park. The fireworks will be synced to music thanks to our friends at KURV Radio 710 AM. That's going to do it for us here. Thank you so much for watching. For the City of McAllen, I'm Roy Cantu.
And I'm Leah Yades. See you next time.